Hey guys, hello and welcome to Bardock Games tutorial series. In this video we're going to show you how to use a pop-up device and a radio device to make songs play in the background for your players while they play your map. It's pretty simple. You're just going to need a couple little things. You're going to need, first off, a pop-up device, which kind of looks like this little text bubble there, and a radio device, which looks like that right there. You can use a sound device as well, but that only makes like a one-time quick sound. The radio device plays continuous music in the background. I've had several people ask me how to let your players choose what sound they hear while they're playing a map, so I'll just go ahead and show you how to do that real quick. You're going to first drop the pop-up device, and you're going to drop one radio device per different song that you want. And we're going to go into here. Alright, so the first thing you want to do is you want to make sure that the radio's devices are always turned off to start. So go in there, just make sure all these are turned off. There we go. And then limit audio distance, go ahead and turn that off. And then volume, however loud you want it to be. And then also can be heard by the registered player only. I'm going to go ahead and make it easy on myself and just copy paste these. So that way I don't have to change the settings on all of them. Okay. So the next thing you want to do is you come in here and then pick the song that you want each of them to play. There's a bunch of them to choose from. So I'm just going to make the generic first one just the Fortnite. Alright. And the next one, let's go like combat. And the third one, high action. I'm going to make a fourth here real fast, just so they have several to choose from. That one sounds fun. Okay. Alright, so now we got it set up to where these each four of these radios plays a different song. I'm going to come in here and give your pop-up dialog box a name. I'm pretty sure yes, okay. So if you use these little brackets, if I can find them on my keyboard here, of course, like that, and then put player name inside those brackets, it will bring up their player name. So then you just hit that and then choose a song or choose music or whatever. I'll just hit choose background music. I guess that's all I can write down, so we're going to change that. Let's just do choose a song then. Okay. I think I'm going to leave that blank. Okay, and now you can right here, response type, you can have up to I think 6 buttons. So you can have up to 6 of them. I have 4, so I'm going to choose 4. And the default back button, we're going to set that to none. Alright, and then you just pick like the name of the song. Each one of these is like the name of the song, so you can just put song 1. If you want to get more creative and write down more, that's fine. I'm just going to put song 1 through 4. Song 1, song 2, song 3, and song 4. You can label these whatever you want, and these will be what your players choose from. Okay, then activating team doesn't matter for any of this. Okay. So now you got to choose the buttons. So on responding to button 1, we're going to send an event to the first little radio we made and hit play. And then same thing for all the other buttons. And this is why you need 3 or 4 different radio devices. Because you have to trigger each one of them separately. Okay. Yep. Alright, so now we have it set to only the registered player hears it. This is so that whoever picks it, so like each player that spawns in can choose a different song. So in order to do that, you have to make sure they're all turned off to start. And then you go in here and you have to register the player when they spawn in. So you'll have to go in here, register when receiving from, and then you choose the player spawner, and then on player spawned. And you just do that for each of these. It's not that hard. It's just a little bit time consuming. Okay. Okay, so now that we have it set up, when a player spawns in on that spawn pad, it'll register them to each of these devices. You have to register them to each of them because they won't be able to hear it if they don't choose the correct one. And then we'll come in here, I believe, yeah, and show when receiving from the player spawner on player spawned. Okay, so now when they spawn in, it'll pop up the little dialog box. They're already registered to all these radios. And then they can choose, it'll bring up a little dialog box and they can choose which one they want to listen to, and it'll play that song for them. So let's go ahead and see if I missed something. Alright, spawned in, choose song 1, 2, 3, or 4. Yep. Well, that one worked. Let's choose a different one. It must have been the one I already chose. Okay. Apparently it's not going to let you switch. There might be something I can fix to make them switch. They spawn in, but okay, that one worked. All right. Yep. Okay, looks like they're working. Okay, so that's pretty simple. So in order to get them to stop listening to it, you'll have to unregister them with a different device. So if you want them to be able to choose every time they spawn in and not just the first time they spawn in, you'll have to unregister them, which is just a little thing here. You can go into unregister player when receiving from, and then whatever device you have, that'll set it up. So if you have like team settings inventory, when they get eliminated, that it'll unregister them. That's fine too. And then every time they spawn in, they'll have to choose it. But most of the time in game modes, you're going to be using like a checkpoint pad. They'll only spawn in once, and then they'll use checkpoint pads the rest of the time, or other devices that will keep track of where they are and what they've done. So this will right now is so when they spawn in, it'll set up this, it'll bring this little pop-up box. They'll choose, you can have up to 6, and then I have only 4 for now, but then you just choose each of the names of the songs. You can even label these to kind of keep yourself from being confused. But that's pretty simple on how you just set it up for that. So That'll cover that. Thanks guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. You can use this on any map. So this right here will you can put it in the background of like a prop hunt or a team deathmatch or whatever. This is just a kind of a setup. So if you wanted to, you could build a prop hunt map over there, and then when they spawn in the prop hunt, they can choose a song to listen to while they're playing, or team deathmatch or whatever. This can go literally anywhere on any map. This is just kind of showing you how to let your players choose from whatever song they listen to. Alright, so that's going to be the end of this video. Thanks guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and happy creating.